up against the New York Knicks. But yeah, man, that's who we are gonna be versing. 4 more games until January.
Stay focused on your workout. A breathtaking view of the New York City skyline as taken from the Empire State Building. We're coming to you live from Manhattan. And thanks for joining us on this Christmas Eve. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldrich. DA, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. The Knicks have young talent and some promising draft picks. For that reason, they feel they're well positioned to trade for a star if one becomes available. The Knicks front office member described that as the best path for them. Guys, in the Big Apple, there is little patience for a long rebuild.
A little
look at
patience
Thompson.
indeed. That's interesting. Thank you, David. And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And for New York, it's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Barrett and Knox are the wingmen. And it's Payton in at the point guard position. All teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court beat can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree.
Here we go.
And it's the Cavaliers to start out. And Garland has it in the corner. Here's Drummond. Yep, that one goes. Drummond's got the opening bucket of the night here for Cleveland.
A tall and powerful big. Drummond.
In the corner, Knox with it. 5 on the clock. Bank shot, no good. Singletary, he's defended by Randall. Singletary, the putback. Robinson pulls it in. About a minute played so far here in the first. Sexton against Barrett. Pass to Knox. To the inside. And he converts the layup.
Really good patience from Kevin Knox, understanding how to deliver a pass on time and on target.
And Doris, the Knicks have made it clear that they see Mitchell Robinson as one of their key young players moving forward.
So would I, Greg, if I had a quick twitch 7-footer with the shot blocking abilities, the defensive instincts, and this guy is putting in the time to grow his game on the offensive end. Listen, Mitchell Robinson is going to be a problem in this league.
Here's Knox. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Dallas. Payton kicks to Barrett. Robinson for 3. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. This, their first look at this year's New York squad.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
Here's Garland. Drummond. Great positioning on the putback.
pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Payton up top. He's guarded by Love. Sexton against Barrett. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. For Cleveland, they've gone to. Kicks it to Love against Randall. Singletary. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. For the three, it's JaVale McGee with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Feeds it to Cobb. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the flair Cobb plays with is exciting to watch. There's no question he believes that he's a dominant player.
And the first one drops. Drops both of them. Knicks trail by 6. Passes it to Toppin. We've got 1:28 left here in the opening quarter. Noel passes to Burks. And the 3-ball is good.
Well, Burks is a lethal 3-point threat. This guy has such an effortless shooting stroke.
And here is Cobb. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Wizards in Washington. And the rejection by Noel. There's the 3. And Cobb the bucket on the assist by Nance. Cobb's got 5 now.
This team knows to feed Cobb every chance they get. He's just so reliable.
There it finds Burks. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the first. Banked in off the glass. Burks has got his second bucket tonight.
But terrific quickness. The burst of Alec Burks looking strong inside.
The pass to Okoro.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Burks in the corner. Pass to Barrett. Was shot missing. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Oh, Nance in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, that's the nose for the basketball. Larry Nance, my goodness, what hops on that young guy.
Barrett wide open, he fires. And so it's Cleveland with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We come back right after this. Recently, we had a chance to speak with R.J. Barrett about what was a trying first year.
But at the end of the day, it's part of the game. I feel you can learn more from a loss than you can from a win. And my teammates have been great. The whole organization has been great. We just, whatever happens, we kind of been sticking together and going through it all together. So that's what.
And Barrett, a guy who's accustomed to winning, at least as an amateur career.
I mean, he won a championship in high school, could have won one in his only year of college. He's going to be a driving force for the organization to get better.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Cobb is out there with Harris. Then there's Larry Nance. Then it's Okoro. And it's McGee in at the 5.
The number 3 pick back in the 2019 draft, RJ wanted to play for the Knicks. He knew it wouldn't be easy with all the turmoil last season. Boy, was that an understatement.
Alfred Payton, he's checked in for R.J. Barrett. Payton against Harris. Payton with the ball. No points in the game yet for him. And Toppin throws it down.
Well, what you want to see from Alfred Payton are floor general skills on full display. Finds the open teammate. Nice.
You know, Greg asked Barrett, he said he felt better prepared for the glitter of the New York media after his one season at Duke because, you know, playing there is in the national limelight. You're on a star-studded team.
Yeah, I mean, playing with Zion Williamson, Cam Reddish, and Trey Jones, the Knicks could use a little more star talent, though, if they're going to turn the corner.
Traps in the tray.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Pass to Noel. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Now, here's Burks. Tight defense on him, and he hits the bucket.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. They defeated the Wizards in their last one.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
terms of talent, 2019 was a year to remember.
And no doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school.
Go figure is right. Now here is Harris. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Just 4 to shoot. From the arc. They get the rebound. Drummond. Robinson with the block.
This guy's nose for the basketball, and his timing as a shot blocker is intimidating. Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Here's Harris, following the score by New York. Here's Drummond, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And that strength of Drummond at times can be overwhelming. Awesome at staying with his shot.
I'm glad I'm getting out. Shoot, I was going to have trouble.
Line for him tonight. Garland, he's checked in for Cleveland. Free throw, good. Drummond.
selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft. Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career.
I swear, when I get my new phone up, I'm finna use it for my iPhone.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Last season, during
I'm
the
finna use it for
hiatus,
my
the Knicks did
iPhone.
a retrospective
I'm
of
finna put it on
insanity.
Facebook,
You remember that
Instagram.
stretch in 2012? Jeremy Lin took the league by storm. He said he was floored to be recognized in such a fashion. For New Yorkers who are going through so much, give us a chance to reminisce about some pleasant surprises. Guys?
Great, David. Thank you. And here's Love, following the three from Alec Burks. And Bear Sexton, that's good on the assist by Love. And the Cavaliers lead by 6. And here's Peyton. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Well, one thing that Kevin Love will always have is his passing. He'll be one of the best deep court passers until the day he retires.
And we know this, Greg. He took his inspiration with that ability from the great Wes Unseld. He, too, an incredible passer, easy opportunities at the rim in a jump start of the break situation. Just two incredible guys at what they do.
And the Knicks making a change here. Barrett's checked in. Robinson passes to Knox. Some nice passing by New York here. Passes it to Randall. To the paint. Here's Barrett. 3 seconds left. Randall no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
Singletary. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And now it's an 8-point Cavalier lead. Sexton against Burks. Now the pass to Knox. Back to Burks. Trying to get open is Randall. Nice D from Sexton. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter. So Singletary. He's got 7.
You know, he's had better starts. Shaking it off here in the second.
Burks looking around. Here's Barrett. Sweet little floater.
This guy's such an instinctive scorer. R.J. Barrett goes to the floater game.
Outside, Sexton. Love outside. Seconds left in the second quarter. Singletary and Cleveland again with the bucket.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Now, here's Barrett. 20 points for him last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
The other thing I thought was big, guys, was the incredible night he had on the glass. No one wanted any part of him down there.
That's 3 pointers off the mark. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Cleveland ahead. They're up by 11. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
I got a product to pick it up for me. Oh, so damn.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Without question, Alec Burks displaying his skills today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for the Knicks, Knox and Randall. They're the forwards. R.J. Barrett is out there with Peyton, and it's Robinson in at the 5, down low. The wide open look here for Garland. Off target from outside. Knicks trail by 11. They can use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions Right now, they need the basket.
Boy, that makes them 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Back to Sexton. It's stolen by Barrett. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Al Payton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Randall outside. Beyond the clock. And to get open is Robinson. Randall no good.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
And he comes up with the deuce.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be on the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcast. You know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, I'm glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us. Went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV. So
he's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
Here, basket by Alfred Payton. Love dishes to Sexton. Doesn't go for him.
Barrett, nothing you can do to stop that.
And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Cavaliers. To the left wing. Okoro gets to Sexton. He dishes it to Okoro. Here's Love. He feeds it to Okoro. Just to shoot. Sexton's shot is good.
Well, he's already a good shooter from distance now, and Colin Sexton, a ton of confidence when he starts to stroke that thing.
Barrett finds Payton. New York moving the ball around. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Payton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
I don't want my butt, bro.
Burks checked in for the Knicks. Then for the Cavaliers, Harry Nance is checked in for Love. Kevin Porter comes in for Colin Sexton. And it's Cobb in for Harris. Now here is McGee. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Cobb. Bangs home the trifecta. Cobb's got the lead up to 13 now for the Cavs.
And nowadays, everyone is taking three-pointers. Cobb showing you the deep.
Winners. And the layup's good off the glass.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket. Cobb kicks to Okoro.
Now, here's Cobb. Burks covering outside Porter. Knocks down the three ball. Porter's got his first 3 points of the game.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Burks with it, and McGee picks him up defensively. But they'll get another chance. And Toppin throws it down.
Wow, look at the way the big man, Noel, set up his guys, puts the pass in the perfect position, easy shot.
Outside Porter. Passes it to Okoro. Lays it up off the glass. Okoro's got 5 points so far.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
Here's Barrett. Over Porter. It's off. And so it's Cleveland with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Cleveland leading by 14. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got Drummond. Garland is out there with Cobb. Then it's Nance. And here is Cobb. Shoots over Burks. Again, the Cavaliers score.
You know, Hendricks Cobb understands how to pick his spots. You want to concede the mid-range, he will take it.
Barrett with the ball. There's the pass to Burks. You can't get that one to fall. Nance with some nice D.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. It seems like Cobb is always right where they need it. Positions himself perfectly to finish the fast break.
Here's Knox. Pass to Randall.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
So here's Burks. After the made shot from Hendricks Cobb. Randall with the bucket.
Such a tough proposition guarding Julius Randle in that area. This guy is capable on the interior.
Oh, Nance in position. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Alfred Payton, he's checked in for R.J. Barrett. Cleveland also making some changes. Kevin Love's checked in for Nance. And it's Sexton in for Cobb. Knicks trail by 18. Now here's Payton. Rick, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the your philosophy, and those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
Randall no good.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in
Does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
New York calls timeout.
for viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the team, it's all about
But the
shooting. This has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
I don't think anyone in this building saw this coming. I'm sure that of the players who these fans thought would beat them, his name was not at the top. Outside, Sexton. Fires from the wing. Offensive rebound. And Drummond kicks to Garland. That's Drummond. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Cavaliers.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, and the team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Hendricks Cobb.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
So it's the Knicks now. The Cavaliers making the shot. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Second shot opportunity, and the basket by Knox.
That is the kind of effort by Kevin Knox that can become contagious. Get it off the window and finish it off.
Right side, Sexton. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy.
David, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.
Alright, if you enjoyed the video, my name is Jaquavius Leonard Harris, and so far, well, let's see. We've been doing a really good job, but if it's your favorite video, don't forget to leave a like or comment for your favorite video. Yeah, man, on the next episode, we will be going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. So, you don't want to miss out on that episode. But yeah, man, I'll catch you guys in the next video.